What's up guys, CadCraft Gaming here, and I am back to show you guys a new game that is on Xbox 360, which is World of Tanks. I'm literally just playing this for the first time. I didn't play it when it first came out purely because I wanted to leave you guys. At the moment, I play at the start. I play with Zombie Slayer, which I think you guys have seen in one. It would be in the first episode of The Hunted. As you can see, he already knows how to play this game. I don't. I'm completely new to it. He shows me around, like shows me what to do. I try and find him at this point, and there he is. And basically, I'm just here to show you this game. Most people, some people don't even know how you get this game or anything like that, or even the free games that you get off Xbox 360 Gold. So I'm here to just say that anyway. Basically, first off, info just about the game. It takes forever to download, as in not to download onto your Xbox. That's fine. That's just like a normal game. But to actually take it, then update it, it takes forever. I mean, I was sitting there. I had to just edit some videos for a good half an hour, 45 minutes to just pass the time. Also, good thing this is completely free on Xbox 360. Well, if you're a gold member anyway. If you're a silver or below, you get a 7-day trial, and then you have to upgrade to gold membership to play the game. As you will probably see when I'm choosing my stuff, you get 3 tanks. There's the large tanks, the medium tanks, the small tanks, and then you get stuff which are like the tank destroyers and the artillery. All of them have different symbols, which you can see at the top of the screen. There's stuff like I think there's 3 lines, which is a large tank, 2 lines, which is a medium tank, and small tanks are diamonds, which that's what I am at the current time. There's tank destroyers, which are upside down triangles, artillery, which are squares, which apparently them two are like the things that you really need to really need to like watch out for, because they're the ones that can like hit you in one shot or whatever. There's also, you can play this with friends. That's what I'm doing currently at the moment. I'm playing, like I said, with Zombie Slayer. It's called like something like platoons. You can have, I don't know how many friends, but I'm sure you should have probably 15, because the matches are 15 aside at maximum, so 30 players in a match. And basically this is just a short little play of how you do it. It's a really good game. It is a really good game. It's quite fun, and I'll be playing this just outside of this, outside of recording as well, purely because it's quite, it breaks up the normal gameplay. I've been waiting for this. I tried to download it on the computer, but I don't know, it once again took ages, absolutely ages to update. A good, I'll say half a day, a good 6 hours. Made my internet go super slow because it was downloading such a big file, and then it didn't work in the end. So yeah, that's kind of just pointless. And from that, I just wasn't going to download it again, because it was like, oh, when you're trying to open something up and it's like, oh, you need to download it again, like when Apple iTunes or something. It did exactly that, and I was just going to be like, no, I'm not, and I repeat, not going to download that again. So when it first came out, I mean, it was a beta, and no one, only like, it was a closed beta, so only some people can play it. Some people who are invited to play it, like Titanfall, which I'm sure some of you have seen the videos that are out from famous YouTubers doing that. That's a closed beta, and basically I looked at it, and it was only available for Americans after that as well, so it wasn't even available for me until I think it was only two weeks ago, probably, maybe 3 weeks. And I was just, I could not wait to play the game, because I've seen people play it on the PC beforehand, like people from the Yogscast and stuff, and it looked amazing, absolutely amazing. But yeah, that is basically it. I think I'm in the L Tractor or something like that. It's a German small little scout tank. The whole point of them are like to go around and basically go for open up the people's see where they are, give the coordinates or whatever they call it to your position, so the big heavy tanks or the medium tanks can go in and steal it, can hit it. This is the upgrade screen. You go on packages, apparently. I don't know what the other ones do, but I was deciding which one to do, and Zombie helped me out, saying all the other ones were crap apart from the top one. So I got that one, and I don't know. It works on a star basis, which you can see in the top right screen, but I don't know exactly how it works. I tried like a lot of tanks during the whole game, but it's only about, I don't know. I think each star, like, I don't know how many stars I've got on this, but I think it goes on each tank. You've got your own set amount which you can upgrade it for. So yeah, once I finished upgrading, I got into my tank and joined him. I think we both have the Yale tractors out, and this is where I start not getting into it, because I did that on the first game, as in like getting myself, ready for it. But this is kind of actually trying to make a hit. As the last game, I didn't kill a single person. We won, and I backed everybody up because team player. But no, I didn't actually do anything that useful. But yeah, after, I think I've got this is another gameplay footage from the first game with Zombie, and it gives you these nice little helpful tips in the map, like as you would like on Call of Duty or whatever. But it does quite help for the new people that come on, because there's not a single player line. There's a single player mode. There's like your normal online, which is like this, and then there's tutorials and like I wouldn't say missions, but it's basically that, when your sergeant says go over there and shoot that dummy thing. It's basically like a glorified tutorial. But yeah, that's all you get, and then you go straight into this. So it's a bit of a step, but you get used to it. This is just me like testing out my range, because well, no, actually, yeah, he started firing his little shotgun things, which I still don't know how you do that. And then there was me like seeing if I could do it, because we have the exact same thing. He leads me off to this one side, which in hindsight I really shouldn't do, because basically it didn't work out. But there's the chat screen that you've just seen. It's quite hard to control, actually. It's LB to press it down, and then you have to move your, I think it's left analog stick around, and basically it's really hard when you're driving a tank, because you think you have to use that as well to drive it. I say the driving mechanism could be quite improved on it, but obviously this is like the first game. It's going to be hard to first game, it's going to be hard to get used to the controls, and it's also the first time they've brought it out on Xbox, so I'm sure they've added so many more game controls, as in there's like lefty and reverse and all of that kind of modes for it. And this is where there's me and Zombie on this hill, and we think, oh yeah, we've got them, it's all fine. I start getting shot at, so I kind of run away. It's my first ever shot at, and I'm like, oh okay, I'm probably gonna die soon. So I go into a little bush or support him. We try and shoot like all the people on the hill. There's a good 5 people around. I obviously cannot hit them for shit, and I literally don't know. You need hit them with the red thing, and then I get ambushed from the side. I just get one hit right down to low health, and then that's about it. And yeah, so it is a really good game, and that was my first death in my second game, so it wasn't the best, but it still couldn't be helped. It was a very good play, and this is why if you play with friends, it would just be amazing to play with friends, because you could always do your little tactics that you can have throughout the whole game. Like, you go up, because the maps really are quite, if you get a team sorted, the maps are great. If you could have that like kind of team play, 2 go up the left, 2 go up the right, 1 go down the middle as like a dummy, and then the others hide in a bush. Which actually I don't know if I got the pre-screen, like the little loading screen, but it shows all the hiding techniques. So that's really good. And I think this gameplay is literally me on my own, and this is where I just I flitted between the heavy tanks and stuff, but they weren't fast enough, so they felt kind of sluggish, so I didn't really like them. So I go onto the tractor, and then when this blows up, there you go, that's the hiding technique right there. The like one person will be the bait, and then the other people will be hiding in the bushes, which like act as camouflage, so you won't be detected, and bring them out and then kill them basically. It does. If you've got a team sorted, I don't think anyone, it could be like MLG kind of style gaming here if you're really that way inclined to play. But I tell you what, I can bet in about a month there'll probably be some MLG teams out there playing World of Tanks. It is a really addictive game as well. If you start getting on a good streak, then it is great to play. It is absolutely great to play. This only has, I think, is it 7 aside? But I think they're playing with 8. They might be playing with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I think it's 7-0. But yeah, the biggest games are 15 aside, which I don't know. That was the first game I played, and it kind of ended quite quickly. Wasn't that you could get away with not being involved? So I don't know if that's a good thing. If you're a newbie, then I guess that is kind of a good thing. But for me, I like more the action once I started in. So this game was quite fun. It was. I realised that you could go through anything, like battlefields, kind of set up for maps where everything's everything's destructible. It's the same with this. And see, I start getting my aim in, realising that the red means like full penetration. And this is where I kill one, and that was my first kill, and I got so happy. I was over the moon with that one. And this is where it's me and 2 other guys. We work really well as a team. We weren't talking or anything. You can talk. You might actually be able to hear their voices in game chat, which I'm very sorry if you do. But it does work quite well at the end if you hear it. But it's like we would hide behind a building or trees or bushes. One of us would detect them, and then we'll just fire on them, and it'd be 3-on-1 all the time, and they wouldn't be able to get us like that. Like this time, one would find them, and then I realise that I can't actually hit them from where I am, so I'll have to then move forward, try and get into range, but they'll be so focused on the person that's actually fighting them that I could probably get up so close next to them that they don't really mind like that, and I can then shoot them and, well, basically help my team. I'll be detected, or actually no, I don't think I'll get detected now. Oh yeah, there you go. See, I'll get detected, which means, you know how you see their red dots come up? Well, they'll be seeing my red dot come up, and they can fire on me. Well, they can fire on me anyway, but they'd actually have the little red rings. I think it goes green, orange, red. For green is like a, I think, 0% impact, or 0 to 25%, and then orange is 25% to like 75, and red is 100%. This is where I hide behind a rock to try and get away from being detected, and then I come back round when my teammates kind of follow me in. And you can also, through the chat thing, say defend the base or anything, because it's also a bit like capture the flag. But no, it's capture the headquarters, not capture the flag, where you go in there, and if you're, as you can see, if you're in the base long enough, you'll get these this little bar come up saying that you've either won or whatever. And this is the final bit to end you off, because this is just hilarious. I see one guy go down there, and I just can't help but just stop there and just laugh. And he's just stuck down there. I remember Zombie telling me that if you go down a hill, you'll probably die, but I did it, like in some other games, and I didn't die. So I was just like, oh no, that's okay. So I was like, okay, he was starting to get free, so I'll just go down there, show him the way you do. So, you know, I go down sideways, pick up speed. Sorry about that. If you hear the very last bit of that little bit, you can hear the man that I was chasing. Well, not chasing, following. And that really made it funny. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. And yeah, this will probably be my last video, World Tanks, but goodbye.